Hey guys, so in this video, we're basically going to just do a quick overview of what is inside of our Django project, and then also launch a local server. So let's go back to our Sublime text where we opened up the folder with our code in it. So this was the project we created when we initialized the Django project using the start project command. Now, there's a few things here. So the first thing you'll see is the manage.py. So this is a file which we're going to use to basically interface through the command line with our app. That'll make more sense when we launch our server. Next, we have this folder. So this is the main application within our project. We'll talk about what applications are in the next video, but this is basically an application that has settings, URLs, and WSGI. Don't worry what the init does, and also don't worry what WSGI does. The key is the settings.py. So this is a file which, if you look, basically defines a bunch of variables in capital letters. So these are global variables to our entire project, which Django basically uses to make decisions. So for instance, we're going to have HTML templates, and Django's going to look to the settings.py to figure out where we kept those templates within our files. We're going to have static files, and Django needs to know where they are. So we're going to set a variable inside of our settings to tell it where it is. So basically, whenever you want Django to know a specific thing, you define it in the settings. The URLs.py is something which we'll talk about in coming videos, but it allows us to define what URLs can be accessed on our website and what code should run when someone goes to that URL. So that's a basic overview of all the things that we get when we initialize the application. So now let's actually go ahead and launch the local server. So if I do ls, right now I'm in the virtual environment, so let's actually go into the Django folder. So now here I am. You see that I'm in the folder with manage.py. So the way that I launch the server is python manage.py run server. So this is a Python command to Django to run the server. And when I do that, it says some stuff, but then it says that it launched the development server at this URL. So this is our local IP address on the port 8000. So let's go ahead and go to that. And look at that. It says it worked. Congratulations on your first Django page. Of course, you haven't actually done any work yet. Psh, are you kidding? We did so much. We made the project. We launched it. But yeah, they're right. We haven't really done much. So what I recommend is basically, because when you have the server launched, you can't actually run any commands. So what I would say is, quit the server by doing Control-C. Create a new tab by doing Command-T. This is inside of the folder. When you make a new tab, notice how we're not activated the virtual environment for this tab. So I'm actually going to go back, source bin/activate, and now go back into the Django project, and now run python manage.py run server. And so now the server is running on this tab, and this tab is free to actually run Python commands when we need to do stuff. And whenever we update our Django app, the server will automatically refresh, so you don't have to actually keep restarting and starting the server. It'll just do that automatically. So when we go here and we make changes and then we go back, it'll be good to go. So yep, this was just a quick video on what comes in our Django project when we initialize it, and how to actually launch our local server for development. Look forward to the next video where we talk about actually initializing applications and then start to actually make web pages show up.